Hi.
Oh, Amanda. Hey. Wait, I need to hear myself. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, good. All right, so I'm good. uh, Usually every time I play this game, I let this man go at it with the violin. So let's just hop right into it, cause I kind of forgot where we left off. Um, but I do remember we just got done finding that lady that was in the hospital. And she was an OG because she's been in the hospital for about like I think
I swear survivors are really annoying.
that entity. Dang, Amanda. Dang. Oh, speaking of which, Amanda, I like using you on Dead by Daylight. I like using you. I know you probably I know you probably tired of the entity, but I like using you in the game. Your ability and your perks are pretty cool. Pretty good. I think only like one of your perks, which is the one about the generator. So like if I pick a generator, it gets highlighted, and then I will know who touches the generator when it's highlighted. So like when I kick it, and if I walk away, and then if a survivor comes to the gen and touches it, that gen will light up on my screen, so I will know who's on that gen. So yeah, I kind of like one of your perks. So uh, you're pretty cool. You're pretty cool at the game. I kind of did some. I kind of got some outfits for you too. Some really really dope outfit. What was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about Vampire. This game where we left off. We found the old lady. She was down the sewers with the oh man, what do you call them? The ghouls? Oh, no, not ghouls. What's another word for the vampires that are not vampires? I can't remember. What is it's the opposite of the vampires.
That lady really old.
Yeah, she is old. She really is old. Dang it, I forgot what movie that. But yeah, we found her. She got turned into them, and so we made new friends with with them. I can't even get there. I can't get that name. I can't remember that name. Not remember. But so I guess so now we're supposed to go back to the dude that we had met like in the beginning of the game. That had got bitten by his friend that had got turned into them. So yeah, and to figure out what's going on. Okay, let's hop right into it. Hop right into it. Okay. Um. Oh no. What else? I remember I had to go to the dude that I'm using, Jonathan Reed, yeah, which is now a vampire. I went to his sister's funeral. Y'all remember that? But he couldn't talk. He couldn't like. I guess he couldn't let his mother see him, so he had to in like a far distance from the funeral, and then here. Okay. So I can upgrade some weapons. Wait, don't I have? Yeah, I have saw blade and I have that stick. Oh, I don't even use my weapons. Okay, what else supposed to be going? Give a dog a bad name. Oh yes, yeah. Sean Hampton. There we go. The guy that we met, the guy that we rescued from his friend that became a. Sean Hampton swears he did not kill anyone to prove his innocence. He gave me a key to access the local sewer system. He says I will find all the proof I need down there. He also said he will wait for my return and willing to submit to whatever decision I make. I don't know if I can believe him, but his fortitude impresses me. Wait, go to characters. So we now know that Sean Hampton got turned into them names, bro. I'm so pissed I can't remember their names. Let me go to some papers. There we go. The Scows. There we go. The Scows. That's what he got turned to. Him and that old lady got turned into Scows. Well, Sean Hampton was infected. He was already infected when we rescued him from his friend. Yeah, he was already affected because he was injured badly, and we had to take him to the hospital, and what else? Yeah.
Freddy tried to scare the doctor.
Why would he try to do that? Why, Freddy? Why would you try to do that? Anyways, we came back to yeah, now we're going back to see Sean Hampton that turned into a scout. Yeah, that's the name that I couldn't remember. Those were the monsters.
It didn't he go so well.
Oh no, we down here. Oh, we're down here. Yeah, these are the scouts. Okay, I forgot all my buttons, and I'm not trying to attack nobody. This rate, try to not press X, square, and triangle for certain. Either one of them buttons. Press up near like an object. Do I go up top?
It's locked.
How's it locked? Oh. Oh. I don't know if this is the right way, but okay.
I question the entity a lot.
I know you do, Amanda. You, a lot of people. Oh, what is this? Necklace, shotgun shells. What happened here? Oh, this the night shelter? Oh, we in the. Oh. Wait, what? Sean, what is this? You got some explaining to do. What is this?
Lol, poor people.
What are these bones and skeletons? What is this? I'm taking your money, by the way. I know you don't care about that.
It's locked.
Okay, Jonathan, you don't have to talk like that. Okay.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean,
Why?
are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
He a cannibal.
So,
Right.
true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
Oh. Poor Harriet. Oh, the lady? Okay. We, see, Sean was abandoned in an orphanage when he was a baby. He got molested by a priest. Yes, we know you. Something else, my God. Your eyes are. Did he just twitch? You have some nerve. You hide your game well. You protect. Bro, he's twitching in that skin. I don't know what he's trying to do. You protect mortals and skulls. You hide your game well. Okay.
You make no distinction between the living and the Skulls, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both Skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You've turned Skull now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation.
No, we're not.
This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty.
No.
I am a seeker of his glorious light.
No, you're not.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
Oh.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
That's wild. No, that's not good. What?
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's
Yeah,
the
that's the
guide Harriet
lady.
requires.
That's the lady that we've met. I think she's the leader of the Skulls.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Yeah, that's why I said
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of His divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I'd like to trust you. I hardly follow you. You feed on corpse.
I haven't the luxury of being able to satisfy my hunger on staunched blood and lifeless flesh.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
No.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving.
He's
I have
crazy.
sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
Huh? He wants me to... No. No. Embrace. I don't trust you. Spare. I invade the peace you found. Turn. You sacrifice 500 XP in the process. You will heal through my blood. Oh. I don't know which one. I don't know which one. What is this? This looks like something I've unlocked. So, should I go with this? I'm nervous. What happens if I click this?
A discoveries. Vampire blood
Kill
would
him.
enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you, if what old Bridget says is true.
Do it.
I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your chapel, those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey His will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
I can't imagine God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage. Drink, friend.
No!
Yes.
I said kneel and drink. Now.
Yes. Do it now. Okay, sir. What? What? What is this? Oh, I unlocked something. Suffer the consequences. Should I leave? I just unlocked the trophy. Wait, he's... Wait. Is he turning back? I'm confused. Say he's healthy. I don't know what else now. I lost negative? What was that? What was that screen? What was the screen? Everybody outside? What's going on?
Another corpse thrown in the streets.
Oh, man.
Someone's playing a very sick game.
Who was that?
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
What? Where do you get that from? There's the corpse.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Did he kill her? Oh man, did he kill her? Let me talk to y'all.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Hey, don't talk to me like that. Please. Relax. I can mesmerize. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not about to kill her. I'm not about to kill her, no.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Did you see what?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream?
Of course. It was terrifying.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
What, the man has a girly scream? What?
You again? What do you want?
Bro, come on, come on. Come on now. Relax.
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
You
Really?
don't care.
Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me.
Oh.
Good riddance, if you ask me.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye.
Hey,
Good evening,
vampire-
Mr. Throckmorton.
Dr.
That
Reed,
lady has a
can
nice
I be of
house.
any assistance?
Yeah.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
You afraid?
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
I need to unlock. Wait, I need to unlock 2 things. There's a hint while you're. There's 2 of them. One, your personal question and your likely one.
Goodbye. And
Locate the man's flag. So that was on the roof, right? So it could have. So it was up here. How do I get up there? Wait, why is it telling me to go this way? Oh. Wait, what? So the vampire launched them all the way over there? I'm going the wrong way. Okay. I'll run. Oh, so. Do I have to go through there, please? Please don't tell me I have to go through there. I have no choice.
Over there! There's one of them
Relax. Are they coming up? They're not coming up. Okay. That scared me. I was.
They're safer places to be than here.
Oh yeah, you're right, sir. Yeah.
Speak English, do ya?
Your character kinda ugly.
Look lively! It's on to us!
I don't got that add-on to it. Big dude. He's running. Go away. He is falling. Oh my god. This man is desperate. But Amanda, please relax. I don't have the add-on for him. You know, he could have. This man. He could have like. I don't have the add-on where this man is rocking what's the name? A hat. And another trench coat. I forgot what kind of hat. Hey, okay. That thing, okay. But where is he? He ran full of speed. Oh, he jumped down. He's an idiot. What is that noise? What? Huh? No. Oh, it's a scout. No, that is not. That's that big dude. That's that big dude. Oh, you hit him with one hit. I'm gone. You hit him with one hit. I'm gone. Oh, no, please get away. Please get away. Yo, relax. Chill, bro. Chill. Why do I? Break yourself. Lightweight. Yeah. I've been over it, right? I don't want no trouble. Okay, so I've been over it. Alright, so we're good. So I can try
Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Letter. Diary. Okay. For looking away when they mock my career. I hate myself for crying like a girl when they insult me. I hate myself for swearing like a boy when they're gone. I hate myself. Huh? For smiling when customers calls me sad. Oh, sad. Oh. Hello.
Go outside.
What's going on here?
Giving me a
I
laugh.
want to talk to her.
I think I'm losing my mind. You still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Okay, first of all, you're not even looking at me. You all know you're not blind.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it, neither.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
What?
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
What? How old are you? Hold up, what? Okay, y'all two having a relationship. Wait, how old are you? I won't show.
On Halloween, the doctor laughs extra loud.
Yes. I was wondering how her, what, do y'all even celebrate? Does the entity let y'all celebrate Halloween? And if he does, he probably just lets y'all just go out and just keep killing people. He doesn't even let y'all just like, you know, go out in the world and trying to like, you know, find out what you're truly, who you truly are, and what can you do for yourself. But no, it's just like, he doesn't. The entity's like, nah. He doesn't want y'all to, you know, enjoy. I mean, hold on, quick question. The entity, ain't that's his birthday? And he's part of, like, you know, yeah. What am I talking about? That's not his birthday, but he probably.
Yes, he lets us celebrate Halloween.
Okay.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
Okay, he scared me for a second. Who is that? Oh.
For now, everything seems under control, more or less.
Don't forget to keep an eye out for this guard of something, sweetie. My guess is they're recruiting for some vengeance.
In the meantime, the boys are waiting for our...
I hope the rumours about Clay are true.
It's locked, all right.
On Christmas he lets us explore our worlds or each other worlds.
Oh, this is that. What is that? Why am I seeing? Oh, a new dialogue. Oh, so I have to go to the hospital? I'll have to go this way. Any new people that came in here? What with the migraine? Don't wait. Don't I have a? I have a. Don't I have some? Oh, I do have some for colds, but I don't got enough for migraine now. Okay, so I can talk to.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
I'm eternally grateful, Doc.
Yes, you are.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so.
You have a cold, I think.
In the war,
Yes.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to others.
you're working at...
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed. gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. Couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
He has a migraine, so I need to. He's feeling tired.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save life.
Yes. That's crazy.
I'd like wise choice, Doctor.
You got a gun for me. You said you wanted me to have a look at it. Yes, sir. Oh. Buy it. Yeah, Milton shotgun. But I don't want to take it from you. What happens if you like want to combat? I don't want to take it from you, bro. I know he has a firearm. Oh wait, no, that's me. I thought this was him. This is me. So now I ain't gonna.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening.
Do you need any medical?
I'm afraid.
Our job
is easy.
Sometimes on Christmas us and the survivors get together and open presents. I usually ask for people not to get me anything.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
I forgot I had unlocked so much other hints, but I didn't even realize that. So, okay, so he's been extorting money towards the patients in the hospital. Okay. That's messed up, man, but dang.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins.
Of course she is.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see the city is crumbling down?
Oh, wait, what?
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see the city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
Yeah, we know they are a couple. Reputation is colleagues.
Billy, he tells me new ways to fix my traps.
Oh, really? Oh, we got some new people that's like, okay, so some of them are tired. Okay. Oh, that's why I made so many, Oh, yeah, I think we need to talk to him, too. Oh my god, it was something I had something from the last stream. Last time I played this, it was messed up for like some people that like talk to the undead and stuff like that. Either way, this man is kind of messed up, but he doesn't care about like you know, whether he gets killed or not. He does not. Well, so he don't show no fear. He don't show no fear. He don't show no fear. He feels like when the time has come for him to get killed, then by all means, then yeah. But after that, this man is this man, He's different. He's different than most of the other dude I talk to. But that's still wrong for what he's doing. But at the end of the day, I mean, like, hey, them people are dead. Them bodies are dead. I mean, are like not just corpses. So it's like, them people can't come back to life and be like, hey, don't touch my stuff. That's personal. Like, go away. You can find like money or like some other types of loot and just sell it for like money and whatnot. He really doesn't care. Okay, we need to talk to other people too.
One time I scared Draper.
Goodbye, Milton.
Oh, wait, do I need to talk to him again?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doc.
I need to unlock one more hint.
Goodbye.
Oh, the beautiful Lady Ashbury. Love.
And I thought last
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital caused by skulls.
Really? What do you mean?
Oh.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
You suspect who is the real killer? You suspect?
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
I discovered the most intriguing skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name, I've never heard of her.
Scows can be peaceful. They hide from everything.
According to Old Bridget, skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Skulls of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skulls are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors. A disgrace to the vampire that created them.
Goodbye for now.
Which is kind of messed up, though. The creators wanted the Scows to be vampires, but they turned out to be Scows. So that way, the creators was like, okay, these Scows are not vampires. Way worse. But it's fine to make mistakes. Skulls are still vampires. It's the opposite. They eat flesh. Vampires drink blood to, you know, to have like skin.
I wonder why did Entity did this.
Hold on, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Give them medicine.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
You put a price on hope. This goes against everything you swore to uphold as a nurse.
They all will die.
Report me then, Dr. Reed. Report the little nurse and keep on lying about the surgical errors, the wrong dosages and diagnostics that we all covered for the sake of our colleagues.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Do you need medical help?
I'm afraid I've
Not under my watch, nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Sorry for a little bit, but hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Oh, isn't he? Don't he want to?
Good evening, Mr.
Evening.
I think he. Wait, why would I do this?
Soldier,
Kill this man?
do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead, yet smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
Goodbye for now.
Vampire? Wow.
Fear and disgust.
But in the Good evening, Doctor.
Let's unlock almost all of them. Actually, unlock one more from you.
Do you require
Do you know?
Despite...
Well,
Goodbye.
Hurry up and skim through this so I can, write down what time
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr.
Finish this before 9, if not, then probably like at 9, 10.
Goodbye for now.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening.
Is there anything...
Reed?
Goodbye for now, Mr.
You always knew the words to calm me.
No, no, we can handle this.
I'm quite...
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Okay. I trust your judgment. We'll assume the consequences. I don't want to mess up on this hint.
Other people may say that's too conservative a point of view.
Conservative? And what are you going to say to Mr. Fiddick if he loses his arm because of the operation? Because that's what's going to happen if the surgery is a failure.
Okay, I didn't lose nothing.
Thank you.
Hey man, you gotta get.
I will not let you down, my boy.
You gotta get that man some slack. Who's this from? Dear my children, sorry I did not write to you before, but it hurts. Just to write sweet words on bloody paper. Oh, that's the dude that's right here. Wait, no. Don't worry. Daddy will go out to the hospital as soon as the doctors fix his. Oh, okay. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you are Harvey Frederick's children. Remember Robert Chadwick, the big guy with a mustache who helped me repair the house door last spring? There's another hint. Okay. Let's talk to me.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids.
Those people look sick.
We never found her body.
Yeah, they are.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ella.
You already know about this. You already know about the situation. Man lost his wife. I believe, like, said he already said.
Why not kill them?
During your lifetime, you have all seen things that no one could believe.
It's locked, all right.
Stuff I need to know about.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Like their backgrounds and stuff, and also these doctors too, the doctors and the nurses.
Do you need medical attention?
So I won't be doing no killing unless.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana.
Okay.
None of us are immune.
And that is a good thing.
Goodbye, Mr.
I feel like it's the right time for me to kill. Yeah, I was. Also, y'all can give me some suggestions too. I mean, this is our game. We are playing this together, so. Oh, I didn't give him no. Oh, I was just. I just.
I'm quite big.
Talking to him, and I didn't get him no medicine.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be.
Then you.
I wish.
Thank you.
So that's everybody, right? Oh, I need to talk to.
Do you have Discord?
Do I have Discord? Yes. But I don't have a PC or a laptop. I have it on my phone, but I don't like using Discord on my phone because it moves so slow. It's so slow on my phone. It's like I'll be able to like hear y'all for like 3 minutes, and then all of a sudden after the 3 minutes it's like, okay, like what? Phone just doesn't want me to like hear anybody else. Discord on the phone doesn't want me to hear nobody else. that's some XP, okay. Dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you of my deepest reservations concerning the Dr. Strickland. Oh, in Harvey Fiddick case. Mr. Fiddick has been hospitalized after a severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arm.
Sometimes I wanna smack Michael.
Whoa. Relax, Amanda. Relax. Calm down. There's no need for Dr. Egger. This note is not for the Pembroke administrator, but for my old friend. Since our short discussion 2 days ago concerning the possible promotion of the esteemed Wavery, the new chief surgeon at Pembroke, finally concluded that it wouldn't currently be in the best interest of the facility. Don't misunderstand me here. You're convinced that Lord is a very okay. So for now, we need a clear organization, and we must avoid egos. Cause must touch a promotion and obey and dedicated army. Where was that from? I didn't even. Oh, Tippets. That dude that had gave us beef when we had entered Swansea's room. I don't like I don't like that, man. I don't like that, man. Okay, so we need to talk to Mr. Strickland and Dr. Okay, just them three.
He kinda sus.
He is kind of sus. I remember him though. He was off of the last stream, I think. The last stream, or 2 streams ago. We had bumped into him and he was giving us that look. Okay, so we need to talk to him. Here we go. And him. So okay, since he's right here in front of us.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
No. Oh, wait, what? Your jerk provider is...
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing.
I forgot.
All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
Okay, so we're helping Mr. Strickland. Oh, we unlocked the secret hidden. Let's go ahead and do this one.
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for
Thoreau.
Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed.
I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
Oh my god.
Why all must really love blood?
Honestly, I forgot. I forgot that this man Strickland, Thurl Strickland, is obsessed with the character we are using, Jonathan Reed. It's him and Swansea. Them two are the only two that are obsessed with Jonathan Reed's work, like what he does as a doctor. So, oh my god, bro. Gotta take a break. Can't be serious. Wait, what did he just say? Oh my god.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Okay, so we didn't lose nothing. Oh yeah, I can't. Okay, so basically, he's obsessed with me, so I can't like.
Goodbye.
Give him.
I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
Okay, good evening. Wait, where's Oh, he's right there. He's sitting right here. Yeah, stand up for me, sir. Yeah, stand up for me, sir. I need to talk.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
I don't care if you're busy. Yeah, talk to you. Two things we need to discuss.
What do you think of Dr. Tippett's opinion of your promotion, Waverly?
Tippett is a good practitioner. Maybe just a little too attached to his prestigious position at the Pembroke Hospital.
Really? That's exactly his diagnosis of you.
That person
A little
gonna die.
too eager to get promoted? A little bit too proud?
He has the right to think so. But I deserve this promotion. And I don't consider it anything but well-earned.
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong.
Oh my god.
We are doctors, not politicians.
So you admit that you're rivals with him. Alright, bro.
Thank you.
Alright, bro.
We may lack the resources, but we have some of the most brilliant minds in London.
You, sir, you're still a child.
I will not let you down, my boy.
You're a child in an old man's body. Crazy. You can't even support your own colleague. But you got some nerve to throw him under the bus, though.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Yes.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me
I
by
think
mistake.
the Oni is gonna start
I
a
had
fight
to learn the
again.
job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir.
What's going on?
But I rose to the challenge.
There's the hunters need to have a little talk to him.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
Yes.
You can't
Yale
impersonate
Huntress
a
talked
doctor.
him out of it.
You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. It was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed.
He
Does that
wanted
not
to
say
fight
enough
the
about
legions.
triage and war surgery?
Teenagers need to leave him alone, man.
Goodbye.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive.
They always want to pick on him. anybody. Everyone. They always want to pick on everyone. Because that's a four-man group. Well, two of them are like women, and the other two are men. So, who else I was trying to talk to? Yeah, recovering. Oh, I need to talk to her now, and I need to make that cure for I need to make that treatment for migraines. And okay, so I need to talk to that. She outside? She is outside. Oh, you're over here. What?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
What is this camera angle? What?
Tell me, Nurse, did you know Dr. Tippett was addicted to medication?
I suspected this behavior for some time.
The entity told
but
them
never
to stop
dared to
messing
ask
with
him about it.
Leonie.
No,
until the day he confessed to me.
I'm so wrong.
Why would he confess to you about his addiction, Nurse Brannigan?
Don't you know you doctors can't hide anything from a nurse? We're always there, even if you don't notice us.
Do you consider yourselves our confessors, Nurse Brannigan?
I wouldn't dare, Dr. Reed. But I'm intrigued. How did you discover Dr. Tippett's secret?
What can I say? I seem to have a knack for discovering secrets.
And for hiding them as well.
Do you approve of his addiction?
Of course I don't approve. But I understand he needs it to fight the exhaustion. Let's hope he'll stop injecting himself once the epidemic is over.
And what if he doesn't?
Then we'll have to convince him to stop. I believe he's still in control of his addiction, for now. But we must remain vigilant.
Do you require...
I will be...
No.
I'll try...
Goodbye now.
She is stuck. This is
the patient.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed.
We have bumped into Mr. Swan.
Goodbye.
Perhaps I should have considered.
Oh. That's good. Where I go? Here? Hurry, man, hurry.
Sometimes you act like a real jerk, you know that?
Come on, Ozzy, don't be like that.
What, like what? Like someone who felt betrayed by the man he loves? Did you ever even try to find me? Rescue me?
You know, it's not like that. I wanted to. I was so afraid to leave the hospital, not to be seen with you.
Look, we survived this shit together. That's all that matters. I know you did your best.
Okay, bro. Come on, bro. Alright.
Fuck the wall, right? And fuck them all.
Fuck the wall. Fuck them all.
Y'all having an affair, okay?
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you. to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said.
He's not ashamed, he just said that.
Goodbye.
Where's your partner in crime? There we go. Where's your partner in crime? I just went past y'all two. Y'all should be down the sewer, right?
This city is
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know. Never thought I'd love a man.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy. It's all so new to me.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
It's not that easy for you. Oh my god. Who do you think?
Jonathan, at last.
Don't worry, Ed.
Is that true? Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
Wait. Huh?
What do you know of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
I crossed paths with one.
The times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I'd never heard of her. Why?
No, it's just someone I recently met.
By the stole, Jonathan. You've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction.
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a Skal. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying.
I doubt that.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species.
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
A pleasure.
Does Swansea want to become a vampire? Does Swansea want to become a Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Oh man. Okay, so what we did so far? Swansea. Not Swansea. Sean Hamilton. We found out that he didn't kill nobody, so he was telling the truth. He wanted us to kill him, but we couldn't do that because the old lady found another solution, another better way for him to cure himself, but he denied it. But we had to force him to do it by getting him to drink our blood. And then once we did that, ran outside, and then a suspect, a victim, he got killed right in front of the chapel where I guess they were where Sean Hampton lives, and along with some other couple people, and and also we were supposed to be finding the person that had took Jonathan Reed, which was the guy that we was using, his mother's bracelet, or was it it was like a bracelet or a necklace. It was one of them, and then it was like a diary of Jonathan mother's diary as well, or a notepad. So not notepad, notebook. So yeah, and then what else? We had let Lady Ashbury know about the information, and Swansea, and then now we're just chilling. Now we're just chilling in the hospital. Starting to learn more and more about the stuff that was going down while we were gone from the hospital, about Milton and Miss Hawkins, about their affair, and I believe like stealing stuff, for them, and then the two doctors were going at it. They fighting over each other. Well, one of them, he hates the other doctor. And then what else? Oh yeah, the boys that we just talked to, they have an affair. They are gay, and one of them wants to tell the world about that, while the other doesn't. And we're trying to convince the one that doesn't want to tell them, which was Newton, Oswald and Newton. Oswald wanted to tell the world about his affair with Newton, and Newton wants to as well, but he's not certain, and he knows it's not gonna be that easy. But I want to know of Newton's side of the story. Who will know? Who will know? Who will judge him? And we had told him straight up, like, if you love the guy, love the guy. I mean, nobody's not gonna judge you, bro. I mean, if people judge you, then screw it. I mean, that's them. That's them. They should not be worrying about that. All they gonna do, they probably just gonna talk about it literally on that day when you just tell the world. But after that day, like, that's it. Like, come on now. Nobody's not gonna like go back to that time. So yeah. I'm gonna continue to finish this get back on finishing up. I believe this is chapter 4. I think we're still on chapter 3. Is this still chapter 3? Because I think we're still on chapter 3. I don't think we never went to number 4 yet. So I'm gonna have to look at like last stream, then just figure out if we are on chapter 3 or not. If we are on chapter 3, then okay. Then tomorrow I'm gonna try to finish chapter 3.